What's up, you guys? It's CJ back at it with another video. I have a crazy mess in here. It looks insane. I'm building the Civic, I'm building the S1000. Things are just crazy, they're everywhere. I got my truck parts in here. This thing is insane. So pardon me with the mess. Even my hair is a mess now that I'm looking at it, but whatever, it doesn't even matter. I'm here by myself, you guys are here with me, whatever. So back to where we left off. I got a little bit ahead of myself and I started working. I'm not even gonna lie, I took off the calipers because I want to get them painted now, so I got that all set up. I took the wheels off because I do have the forged wheels, but we're not even going to be going through with these. We're going to be going with the carbon wheels. But before I put the carbon wheels on, I want to change the new rotors and put them on my carbon wheels, and then take those old rotors and put them on these forged wheels. And also the sprocket and all that good stuff. Everything is new, I want it on those carbon wheels. Not the bearings though. The bearings, I'm not even worried about that. But yeah, I switched this side to carbon, this side's still plastic. You know, got a little bit ahead of myself, but not done yet. So if you remember in the last video, there's a sensor that's under the computer right here. It's hard to see, but it's right back there. I put a plug there. Why? Is because I bought this extension kit, so pretty much I'm gonna bring that sensor from underneath the gas tank on top of the engine all the way to the front right here. I just started drilling the hole. This is so that it can read the right temperature outside, because down here is going to be reading, let's say, like 100 degrees when really it should be reading like 85, because you're getting the direct temperature from the intake side, not underneath, when you got the engine and the gas tank just straight hot air building up inside of here, you know what I mean? So this helps the bike run a lot better, especially if you go to tune it and things like that. So we're gonna go ahead and put this sensor right into there. I just gotta, you know, make the perfect size for it to fit, and then it has like these little clips that go perfectly and just, you know. So yeah, let's get that going. I'm gonna start drilling this little by little and get the perfect size. So here's a better perspective of where the sensor is going to be placed at. Now it's right in the air vent for the intake. So all that cold air hitting the sensor, the reading is going to go to the computer, and it's all over, just going to be better. So now this is the wire. I just got to route this neatly throughout the bike, making sure it doesn't get in between, like, you know, like the forks and all that good stuff, all the way to behind the cluster. So I'm gonna do that now. Alright, so I got a little bit ahead of myself. I was on the phone, you know, just working. This is what I do. But I had to modify this piece right here only because the tab was way too long. So I had to shave it down to get it to come closer. But I mean, this is the closest I could get it. It has like a little bit of a gap compared to this side, because this side came out like pretty good. I mean, it has like a small gap here, but listen, it is what it is. I'm just happy that I'm about to be able to ride my bike again. I'm not looking for perfection, but this is a little mock-up. None of the screws are in right now, but I just think this thing looks so mean. Bad, I got ahead of myself because I was so excited. I was just talking with one of my good friends here at the garage. I forgot to record a lot of the progress that I did, but I'm still in the middle of everything. It's coming out beautiful. I'm loving the way it's looking. I got the whole nose put together, put the gas tank back on. I put a rough draft on the back. I gotta figure out how to close this, because I think I gotta change some components on the bottom of this and put, like, you know, like the spacers and stuff like that off of this one right here. So all that stuff I think has to go on the other one. I'll figure it out in a little bit. But right now I'm working on the wheels. I swapped over the rotors already, so pretty much you just gotta unbolt it from there, put it onto here, put the speed sensor attachment to this, because the sensors obviously in the front. But I put the rear carbon wheel on already. So we're getting ahead, we're getting somewhere. It's starting to look like a bike again. I need to get my rear set from powder coat back already. Like I have like these factory ones, but I ordered another piece, another set, and I sent them out pretty much the actual peg to powder coat them black. So I'm waiting for those to come back. But yeah, I put the belly on already. It's looking pretty good. I got a lot more to go. I'm probably just gonna do the caliper and the wheels right now, and then I'm gonna tint the headlights, and I'm gonna start messing with the fairings that go on the side and start putting this bike back together. It's gonna look like one piece again, hopefully by the end of the day. Let's see how far we could get. But for now, I think I just finished the wheel, so I'm gonna go look over it again, and I'm gonna start putting that back on the bike. I got her started. Cold start is crazy on this thing. I forgot how loud it was. But now I gotta bleed the brakes. I'm gonna have to plug in the computer and get this thing all dialed in, because right now I barely have brakes, I'm pretty sure. So I definitely gotta bleed it with the computer, because we did undo all of this and we did the calipers and took them off. Looking really, really good. It's snowing crazy outside right now. My girlfriend, she doesn't want me to be here. She wants me to go home. So let's see what I can get done, and then yeah. So we're finally at the point where I get to bleed the brakes. I got everything hooked up here. My phone's gonna die. This is awesome. But I got it hooked up to this, so hopefully it doesn't die within the, So let's make this quick. So pretty much right now, you're gonna bleed the brakes regular, and then the ABS is going to bleed it electronically. So right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do it manually. So she's gonna pump the brakes, hold it. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna do it with the 8. So pump it, hold it. Okay, so we're just gonna manually pump it. Just keep pumping. Just pump, and then hold. Yep, now it's getting better. Pump. So we're gonna keep doing this until all the air bubbles come out. We do 1, 2, and then there's also a bleeder valve right here that we gotta bleed out. So we're gonna do all 3 of those, and then we'll come back to the next step, which is gonna be the rear caliper. After the rear caliper, we go to the electronic things. Now we're off to the rear brake. I'll show you guys what this looks like if you don't know how to bleed brakes. Carbon wheels off, by the way. It's right over there, if you guys were wondering. But this is gonna be pretty simple. Here, hold this, please. So she's gonna pump the brake, and then she's gonna hold it, and when she's holding it, like she is now, just hold it down, like that. I'm gonna, this is the wrong size. Give me a second. All right, it's an 11 on this bike. So she's holding, I'm gonna release, and barely anything comes out. So, but there's not a lot of air. That's a good sign. So now pump the brake. Pump it. It's gonna feel a little spongy at first, and then it'll start to get hard. Hold it. And then you just do this until you see that the air is no longer coming out. So you see, like, there's no air in there, which is a good thing. But just in case, we're gonna do it one more time. She's gonna pump. Your rear brake is really important, so you wanna make sure it's bled well. All right, leave it. And that's pretty much it. So we'll do that, Now we're gonna go off to the computer. You can let go. We're gonna go off to the computer. So now the ABS is gonna cycle, and then you're gonna bleed the brakes one time, let it cycle one more time, and then you're complete, you're good to go, and you could go crazy. Okay, so now pretty much we're gonna click the next step, which is flush one. Pretty simple. I'm gonna go over it with you guys right now. So you're gonna click next. Pump's gonna go crazy. You're gonna pump it. 1, 2, let go. 1, 2, let go. 1, 2, let go. So I did the rear brake as well because, you know, can't forget the rear brake. Now, you're gonna have to bleed the brakes one more time. You don't have to go all the way to the top. You just gotta do the actual calipers. You don't have to do the actual clutch on the top right here. So we're just gonna do the calipers one more time. Make sure there's no air. And then we're gonna flush a second time. And that's that. So we're on the second flash. I forgot to record. So pretty much doing the same thing. It asks you to turn off your bike, turn it back on, and the service function is completed. So that's pretty much it to bleed your brakes on a brand new 2025 BMW S1000. I'm pretty sure they're all like this, but this particular one is a 2025. So it's not too hard. You just need to make the investment of buying the GS-911, which is about like $300–400. Is it worth it? To some, yes. To some, no. I think it's worth it because I like to work on my bike, and you never know what could go wrong. You know, maybe you got a check engine or something like that. You run out of warranty. You want to do it by yourself or whatever the case may be. It's definitely worth it. You need it because there's literally like no other computer that could function with this bike. So it's definitely worth the investment. Just look it up online. But yeah, for that part of this video, we are done with bleeding the brakes. I don't know what I'm gonna do next because I pretty much put everything back together. I just gotta get my plate thing wired up and a couple other things, a couple other goodies.